you guys have a friendly hero agency with enough room and board that you guys could all go stay there overnight. You've been offered rooms at maybe a hero you guys don't know, but a hero you guys are aware of, and a friend of UA to be sure.
I know him.
Here in Saitama District, Dynamo, the electric hero, Kaminari's mom.
I am so excited to stay over at Danky's mom's house.
I'll ask her. Can we take a photo with you to send to Kaminari?
Can Big Zhao take a photo with you and send it to Kaminari?
Yeah, she'll let everyone take a group photo.
Yeah.
And send it to Kaminari.
We're like all just trying to troll your son, and I'm assuming because he's related to you, you're totally in on the bit.
Well, Walker, I'm going to get to you. The rest of you, you guys are welcome to go.
Legit fan.
You guys are welcome to go with Present Mike to stay at a nearby hero agency with room and board enough for the lot of you. Unless you want to stay in the hospital overnight, Walker.
Am I getting paged?
They ask you to stay in the hospital overnight. They might need you.
Yeah.
Emergency.
That being said, they do need you.
Mm-hmm.
Late that night, they pull you aside and you meet a hero whom you've heard a lot about but never made his acquaintance.
Jeff.
Kind of an older. He looks like he's like mid 40s. Like kind of like darker skin. He might be like some other kind of East Asian, but he's not Japanese, right? But he has this beautiful like Technicolor like cloak on that.
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Kind of. The whole thing shifts colors from like cold to warm palettes. And you realize, oh, this is Mood Ring. This is the guy. He's the specialist they brought in because his whole thing is that he like interacts with people's emotions and turns it into power that he wields. Kind of like Zhao, but he's an emitter, not a transformer.
Oh,
so
lame.
Well, it's pretty cool. I mean, you people are afraid of you, or people are interested. Find you impressive. Ow! And you turn into muscle, but he turns into like fire and like lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt.
I'll punch lightning bolts, man. I'm not afraid.
Didn't we see how that worked out for you,
Yeah.
Zhao?
I lived. All right.
A little afraid, but I lived.
But yeah, you have to like just like help him recover a little bit, and you guys don't even really have much time to talk. He just asks you, Yue?
Yep.
I remember you from the sports festival. You're very impressive.
Thank you.
Long night.
And about to get longer.
We may have use. We may have need for you yet.
While I'm here, is there a coffee pot on this floor?
There is.
Wonderful. Get
Smoke
to it.
lounge.
Make yourself at home here. I believe your mentor
Just point
is
me to-
around here.
Point me to the coffee pot and the smoker's round and we'll be good, baby. Let's do it.
Don't call me baby.
And
Don't call me Shirley.
keeping it between you and me, I'm excited for my opportunity to guest teach at UA this fall. So,
I'm going to try to make myself not look like too much of an ass in the next 45 minutes to 6 hours, depending on how long we're here for.
Impossible challenge.
I apologize in advance because you're going to have to deal with me next semester.
maybe not that far off.
Uh-oh.
This fall.
Oh.
It's already fall.
Oh, that's right, it is.
It's like, it's October, you know? Like,
You got a couple weeks before he's yours.
late October, early November.
Well,
the
Is
latest.
he just hopping in, or is he taking over?
guest teaching, which means it's probably only a day.
Oh, okay.
Triage used to guest teach, but it was only like a day or two a month.
Yeah, I
you
wasn't
know?
sure it was like a sabbatical. Kind
Well,
of thing, and I was like,
We know what happened to him.
Well,
Mood
he's
Rings
not gonna
toast next.
You can't replace
Ooh.
Triage. It's not his thing. He's gonna do something else.
How dare you stand where he stood?
He's probably going to die in a totally different way, too. Chainsaw Nomu got so.
I don't know if Ian would remember, but for anyone in the audience who watches Mad King, there is a My Hero character in that campaign, and Mood Ring is from his backstory. So I believe you're going to be meeting the player known as Enoch in a couple weeks here when we get back to Vast Horizons. Excitement.
I'm so excited to have you knock back.
Mm-hmm. The
Nope.
fucking power crew. Odie's brother.
I know.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. You've only met him a couple of times.
Yeah, just a handful.
Well,
The past, 5 Friendsgivings.
Yeah.
there's also a lot of people at the Friendsgivings. It's
Yeah.
like,
That's
How's
cool.
Endeavor doing?
Endeavor. Endeavor's terrible.
Yeah.
He's in critical condition.
And he's still like batshit. So.
He's on the
No,
way
no,
out.
he's not
They-
anymore.
okay.
They've pulled all that out of him, but like
Okay.
his heart is weak. His lungs are fucking roasted by himself.
He just got all-mighted?
Skin and Bones
I
Man
mean,
2.0.
he really fucked himself up.
1.5.
Skin and Go Bones Man, the toasted marshmallow.
The last
New
like,
skin for
the
Skin
last
and Bones Man.
noteworthy thing you see when you like go to the smoking room is that you see All Might in there, and he, maybe in a
smoking.
very different way, is also smoking. Until you realize, wait, it's steam. You go in and you see him in his modern day hero costume, right? And you see, he's just like sitting there with his like elbows on his knees, hands on his palms to his forehead. And as soon as you walk in, he like straightens up, realizes it's you, just like slouches into his seat.
Yeah.
Walker, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, boss.
I've had a busy day. Fortunately, I'm not doing much heroing, so I can keep my energy, but I'm sure you understand how taxing this is for me.
Yeah. Tricky spot.
He just like rubs his the bridge of his nose. I wish I could have been there.
It would have been nice to have you there, but
I'm sorry.
no. Don't be.
You understand?
Like it's your choice to be sitting here in this hospital. You don't have to explain yourself to me.
I believe several other members of your class will be stopping by tomorrow, if the last of your number has not awakened.
Take the land that must be taken.
Yeah, Sue got really messed up.
I know. I came to visit all of you as soon as I arrived. She's receiving the best care. I'm sure she'll awaken soon.
How are you?
He stands up straight and he stops steaming, hands on his hips. I'm the symbol of peace, Walker.
Yeah, and I bet that gets fucking exhausting.
Language. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, boy,
I went-
he's not gotten used to it yet.
I went to an American college. You don't have to
Party.
apologize to me. Maybe around your other teachers, but
Yeah,
cool.
Aizawa still hasn't gotten used to it.
I hope he never does.
Aizawa took you on an illegal underground mission to a foreign country.
You know, I'm kind of warming up to him. I was kind of a dick at first, but he's kind of grown on me.
Oh, Eraserhead and myself butted heads plenty when we both started working together, but
Well, I can see why. He's particular. But
for good reason. I must be off.
Yeah, I should go see who else.
There
needs,
are hands to shake and forms to fill. I'm the face of heroes in Japan, Walker. I've got a lot of work to do. But enjoy your coffee.
Thanks.
And he strides out with that purpose and that swagger, but you know the brittle
Skeletor.
skeletal man he is.
I'm gonna ask if they want help with Endeavor, or if that's above my pay grade, that's fine. But
The rest of you
He gonna be veggie man.
have a
Is Endeavor at the same hospital?
yeah.
Okay.
The rest of you have a sweet sleepover at Dynamo's office. Woo! You guys get a group shot with.
He's never
Denki's
gonna hear
mom.
the end of this.
It's great. Kirishima almost smiles for the picture.
Oh.
I'm fucking crying, dude.
So is he.
No, he's one of my favorite characters. It's like half of my favorite characters came to this mission. And I was like, I might kill any or all of them, and I'm not ready for it. It's great.
Story goes on.
But you guys all stay the night there, and the next morning, Sue wakes up.
A.
She's weak.
Well,
That was
She's
the same
quiet.
beforehand. So
Stop it.
well.
Nothing's changed.
She's not that weak.
That week.
But you guys go to
We love
visit
a
her, and it's just like Uraraka and Momo just crowd her, just absolutely throw themselves on her, giving her a hug in her bed. And she just like croaks the most sad croak, like pathetic croak, because they're just squeezing her too hard.
Are we still relegated to 2 at a time?
Probably not at this point. I don't think they're gonna even try. Like they can't really stop you.
Can they stop you?
They're not gonna dedicate resources to actually guarding that room. You
Yeah.
know?
If she looks like she might be overwhelmed, then we'll wait. But
Oh yeah, no, she's fine. Tokoyami goes in and says some kind words to her, but like Dark Shadow really gives her a hug, and then he like whispers something in her ear. Yeah, and she just kind of like stares at Tokoyami, like just like cocks her head sideways, just like a little bit at that. And
You were so fucking hot out there.
stuff. And Tokoyami immediately like reels in Dark Shadow, just like what did you say? What did you tell her? Like,
how dare you?
Are they at the hospital?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
am I present
Yeah,
for this?
yeah. This is the next morning. They're all back. You're here.
Oh, fuck. They're back in my room.
Do we have to talk to them about the birds and the
Kai,
frogs?
no. Kai, you are discharged this morning, as is Zhao.
Don't eat her.
You guys are good to go this morning. Sue has to stay the rest of the day, but she's awake now. That being
Flip out the
said,
bag.
everyone's here. Everyone's awake.
The gang's all here.
After a little
made
while, Ito will ask Todoroki quietly if he wants to go see his dad.
They're not accepting visitors yet.
That's not what you asked.
He's,
Yeah.
It's still too uncertain.
As you wish.
I want to donate a 20 for 1 for Endeavor's Fortitude saving
Jesus
throws today.
Christ! An exuberant energy bursts into the room. It's Nejire Hado
Aw.
from class 3. Hey, and she comes bursting in.
hi!
Yeah, she just like really quickly, just like high, like blitzes past the rest of you.
Okay,
And goes and gives Uraraka and Sue a hug, and they all kind of talk. And Momo, now that everyone's awake, Momo kind of leans down, looks at you, Zhao. Well, everyone's here. What now?
What do you mean?
I mean, and Todoroki, of all people, cuts her off. Don't you think it's too soon to talk about this?
I need like 20 more really good meals before I'm ready to go punch someone again.
Me too, but wouldn't we rather talk about this here with everyone who was there and not at the school?
If I might add a thought.
Could you guys fill in some of my memories?
The symbol of peace is semi-retired. The future isn't going to wait for us to be comfortable to talk about things.
The villains sure as hell aren't.
Question.
Yes, sir.
What's there to talk about?
I didn't even get a hospital gown.
You're too small.
It made me pretty uncomfortable.
They're not that comfy.
Momo like looks at you almost like a little scathingly, and she says, "Some of us have more emotional sensitivity than a teaspoon tight."
Ah. Then you should talk about it. I'm just going to start getting dressed.
Yeah, you close your cart and get dressed and you leave. Like,
Hey, wait, Kite, we need to travel together, though.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
that's true. We should all, if we're not leaving with Aizawa and President Mike, and I don't even know when they're leaving, but we should all at least have a buddy system, if not all catch the same bus and train, right?
Yeah. That's a good idea.
I don't think anyone should take any detours.
Look, I got like meat grinder yesterday. I'm not doing shit for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, no, I feel like pounded ass.
Kirishima, just like,
Or, well,
it's really
you know.
sad.
No.
but It's really sad,
I
but
know.
he barely like gets out the words. As soon as you're like, yeah, I got meat grinder. He's just like, it was really manly, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? I'm convinced I'm so masculine because I keep getting a great look at the inside of my lungs.
Do you think if we collected all the blood that you've used over this semester, we could make, like, another one of you?
That's a horrifying thought. Do you really want another one of me?
Dark Shadow just.
I wouldn't mind.
Oh, buddy.
I really like you, yeah.
Oh. Probably not.
You don't think so? You don't think you've bled, like, 220 pounds?
You need like organs and tissue and bones.
Blood
and-
can grow that.
I mean, you can just, like, make that.
we
Uraraka
can find
chimes in
that.
and she says, I think Ito would have twice as many problems.
Yeah.
Because he's the problematic one in the relationship.
Yeah, right.
Wait, what? Yeah, she's just like, yeah, I was just confused for a second there. Yeah, Kite, you just leave.
Yeah.
Fuck these kids. You go wait in the waiting room. Wait for
I'll
Zhao.
go to the cafeteria or something.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You go. You're
Ooh,
gone.
tempting. But my friends need me.
Don't
Right.
worry. I got my computer.
Walker,
Email me.
they ping you. Oh fuck. You're like about to get into it and have a conversation with your friends. Sorry.
So should we? I guess we're gonna. Okay, somebody else do all the talking and have an emotional heart-to-heart conversation, and I don't know. I'm gonna go to work.
Gotcha, babe.
I give you a hype.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Ian. You
Hype you up.
you go downstairs.
Yeah.
You get there, and Transfusion just kind of is just waiting outside the elevator.
What's up?
It's not looking good.
Uh-oh.
You're our second last option, mostly because I just don't think you're really going to be able to do much. But whoa,
Well, I appreciate the honesty.
you have to try before I do.
Yeah, no, I get Endeavor.
Yeah. How much can you reassemble when it's not your own body?
Let's find out.
I know you've disassembled, but I also can't really take a lot of chances here with the
We were just talking
number 2
about
hero.
this. You can see the future.
You can take Endeavor's organs.
The mountain has blessed
Mix
me
it
with
with your
superpowers.
Puberty
I can
mountain.
sure give it all I've got.
All right.
Regrow.
You want to try on like cadavers
All
or
right.
something? Somewhere in hospice, brain dead.
So to pull this off, I'm going to use Zhao's hype.
Oh shit.
Oh, and Dracon coming in with the 20 for 20. What do you need?
I was like, is it gonna be a 20
What's
for one?
happening?
Holy shit!
Unjustifiably the #1 champion of the world.
Incredible. Thank you, Dracon. Love that guy. Okay. Well, Zhao, you are ushered into an emergency room. No, Zhao, I'm so sorry. Jesus
Walker's going.
Christ.
I will still
Walker.
use a hero point for this because I feel like that is justified, and I feel like thematically you understand. You as the DM get what I'm
I'm just
saying.
gonna tell you.
right?
I mean, a hero point bumps it up a level of epic.
Yeah.
But if you just want a raw number, prestige would be enough. But a hero point is a narrative boon that you're throwing at me.
He stands up. He's like, I'm ready. We're like, oh shit, all right.
I feel, and this is me putting my finger on my nose, meta out of the game. I feel like a hero point is
And a 20 for
is a justified with a 20 for 20 is a justified compensation for this working or something
Yeah, but how
similar,
bad?
more so than prestige.
Literal miracle.
I feel like a hero point is a more reason. I feel like prestige would be cheapening the deal.
Okay.
He now has water powers instead.
Endeavor?
Water hose is back.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll see if it
Here's
preserves.
ice.
The world will be safe.
It does not preserve. It certainly does not preserve.
Maybe
I
you
love
won't
when
do
you roll that
something ever
die.
again.
That is not a legal die. I don't care. You
You know what?
But
I
love that you
always
do it.
forget this is a spin down until I play with it for like 5 minutes on stream, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, I can't legally roll this for like these big dramatic moments I always roll this
You-
for. But like,
I'm not going to stop you from doing it, but you really shouldn't. It's bad for you.
Mathematically, it's like it doesn't really matter.
Just give it a good huck and it'll be random.
I have fun with it, and that's all.
I don't know if it's worse, but it's definitely not the same.
It's
right?
absolutely worse.
Yeah.
I've rolled that die plenty.
I'll
It's
say
worse.
literally half the die top or bottom, so you're really just, it's a 50-50 shot of whether you're going to get better
Highs
than
or lows.
or not. Yeah.
So it doesn't preserve.
You're basically flipping a coin.
Okay. You guys go into Endeavor's room. They have. They've opened him up, and you don't see anything because he's covered right now. But I mean, like, they're doing a lot here. You remember seeing like Night Eye in the show where he's just like got the fucking army of hoses in his torso? Endeavor's not that bad, but it's close. From what you understand, his heart is failing because he was in a roid rage where he increased his temperature like well over his known thresholds. Everyone down in that basement's lucky he didn't prominence burn like immediately because that would have just killed everyone.
You would have killed him faster.
You also know that Crust, Ryukyu, and Magenta had a pretty bad time suppressing him, but they got it done. But as you go in there and you get ready to work on him, they don't even need you to touch him. They just get a sample of your blood, and they tell you to do your thing.
Bleed on him.
They're not going to let you near him.
Just
Like,
spit in
he's
that open wound.
He's in surgery.
All right. Well, looks over at Transfusion.
So I need a heal check.
Yeah.
But that was what you rolled.
Yeah. So it's a
Nat 20.
nat 20 plus a hero point plus my heal is plus 16 plus. I don't
plus
have friends in the
24.
room.
I got you to hype the 2.
You've transfusion.
Do I get like a? I guess I get.
You get
Plus friendship bonus.
at least a +2 from her.
Okay. So
8.
that's fucking 50 something.
Do you add any prestige to that, or are you just going to take it?
Do I need to?
Add prestige.
It's up to you.
Add prestige.
I don't think you need to add like 8, but like
I feel like 60 is probably.
I feel like
neutral.
60 is a pretty
2
good.
2 to 4 is not like a horrible.
Okay, I feel like the DC is probably around
It's like 65.
So I'll just tell you, there's not a DC.
Oh.
I'm going to judge the number you give me.
Oh, so it's just I get you. Let's.
Hey, wait, what number were you at before Prestige?
Fuck. Okay.
It's 20 plus 16.
20 plus 16
Plus 2.
plus 2 is
38.
Plus 4 from friendship is 40.
Wait, 4 from friendship.
42.
42.
2 from friendship.
2 from friendship. 40.
Well, I thought we already had the. Oh,
Plus
okay,
the
so
hero
there's a 2.
Hype.
Plus the hero point is 8.
48.
Plus
2 from hype.
2 from hype is 50.
No, we already added the 2 from hype.
Fuck me.
Did we? Okay, 48.
Yeah, because that was the +2, and then
Okay.
you added 4.
48.
Hold on.
You've added.
I can do math.
I'm waiting for him before I start pumping prestige into it.
38.
You need 21 more.
You need to add, what is that?
You're 50
Divided by
flat.
4.
50 flat.
You're
Yeah.
at 50 flat.
6?
It's like 6.
Oh, dang, you can't get to 69 even. It's really sad.
I can get to 70 though with.
Well, if he rolled a 1 on his D4 inspiration, he could get to
That's right. That's
69.
right.
Uh,
If you spent 5 prestige and you rolled your D4 inspiration, you got a 1. You would make it.
Stop.
69 exact. Come on,
69
baby.
on the nose.
Oh my god, this is stupid.
That's a 4.
wait.
Now you can't make it.
What a 4?
Wait,
four
so
plus
what
5
were you
is-
at before?
Oh, it's plus 4 for prestige. Never mind.
Yeah.
Dang.
Prestige would be
Never
plus
mind.
4 regardless.
Dang.
Turn down one of Zhao's hype.
Turned down. Anyways, I'll just bump a couple prestige into it, and let's go for fucking 60.
60.
60s seems.
I mean, that's the highest possible DC if this were a DC-based activity.
I feel like that's a sufficient amount of marbles.
It's a lot of marbles.
It's about 9.
Activate your core could just kill him. Thanks, PJ boy.
You go in there.
You could choose to just end this.
You could kill him for Todoroki. Oh man, that'd be so
Assassination.
bad.
Long live the king.
The claws too.
Walker is the UA traitor.
My god, that'd be a long con.
Do you know how fucking insane it would be
That
if he
we
did
did
walk
not
in there
plan
and
at
then like
all.
rolled like a
Yeah, actually,
bluff
just
check?
that one.
You know, the worst part is that
Yeah.
I'm the kind of DM that does shit like that. But
Not today.
no. Walker, you walk in there, you give him a sample of your blood they injected into him, and you focus with all that you have and all of the knowledge you've accumulated. You think of triage, you think of Recovery Girl's lessons in her office, you think of all of your time studying with Transfusion at the office, and You think of all the times that you failed, and all of the people that you've healed. All of this like experience that you've accumulated using this quirk that was a deadly mistake in your mind. You don't see what's happening, but you feel it. As there is just like a slight switch that is flipped. And the cells in Endeavor's heart get a little bit stronger.
Like me.
Thank you for coming in, Walker. I have one more round to run. Yoremush is still in critical condition.
Oh,
Wanna
he's old.
bop on over there too?
We can try.
I mean, I'm here, and apparently I'm on a hot streak, so.
The needle's already in my arm.
Come on.
Might as well draw more.
Walker, I need another heal check. As you get to the emergency room,
Are 2 of our classmates gonna lose their pizza?
as you get to the
Ooh.
surgeon's theater where the old samurai is being operated on.
Wow.
You son of a...
Jaden Darkwalker's Guardian, 20 for 20
God!
again.
Well,
Does it preserve?
no, it was a nat 17.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, thanks, buddy.
It is a nat 20.
So that's
Just in
another-
time. Barely
That's,
just in
I'm
time.
assuming this is another round, so that'll be 48. Minus height, because I already burned through that.
46.
40. Well, with minus another 8, because I didn't add a hero point to this one either. So.
38.
Yeah.
Okay.
BJ, I like your suggestions.
And the fear of ye and the dread of ye shall be known in all the beasts of the earth. Thank you. You did great. Here's where I'm gonna do my job.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna spend Hood's only villain point right now. I'm gonna swing that.
Endeavor dies.
Endeavor dies.
Somewhere, PJ Boys gets
Hood
going.
Hood didn't even fight Endeavor. Endeavor got infected immediately.
That's true.
Hood punched a hole through Yoremusha though,
Oh.
And then I pulled him.
and then you pulled him
Yep,
out.
there he goes.
Walker's Guardian, I'm not throwing away what you've given us. Thanks. Thank you. I'm just making it more interesting. Walker, you do what you can and you feel like you do well. That's all that she needs you for. You can go back downstairs to your friends. And the rest of you,
And I just feel like we haven't fully explored the reality of punching them harder yet.
Dark Shadow's just like nodding along the whole time. Uraraka and Momo are just like sitting with Sue. Nejure's already left, you know. And everyone's just kind of waiting. Does anyone actually have anything to say in this room with all of your friends?
Not necessarily. No.
Okay.
I've got some
I
like
will.
generic questions about like the state of the pros.
When
What the fuck happened to
Yeah.
them? What happened to their side of this?
Yeah, who answers?
Yeah.
I saw everything.
Yeah, you tell him.
Yeah. I'll just give you like a play-by-play kind of everything because she's been turning it over in her head.
They couldn't even get that old ass doctor out without you portaling them. They couldn't.
No,
They
it
didn't-
was. They had we made a plan for what we thought was going to be there, and it ended up being the worst combination of heroes for the villains that we had.
But they were supposed to be like the best. They're all the best.
We chose a lot of people who are really, really great on their own. And we didn't choose a lot of people who team up really well. Like, for some reason, we had Aizawa and
Crust teams
President
up
Mike.
really well.
He does team up well with a lot of people.
Crust teams up great.
We just didn't
Oh.
have him teamed up with the people
Crust
that...
wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
Crust actually did his job
Yeah.
stellar.
Yeah.
Shining example.
We had a lot of people there who shouldn't have been... Like, President Mike wasn't with Eraserhead until the very end. Why would we ever split
When
them
did
up
they
and go
get together? I thought
When I
I thought
portaled-
President Mike was way on the other side
I
of the
portaled
hospital.
President Mike over to help us with Lightning Dude
Oh, when was that?
just after you went down.
Oh,
Yeah.
When was that?
The last like 5-10 minutes.
Oh,
That was the last like 30 seconds.
what else happened?
Do you want the breakdown of our after-action report?
Yeah. I don't remember much of it. I remember Dark Shadow taking one really nice hit for me when the lightning guy showed up, and I liver shot the fuck out of him, and then that was about it.
I did what I could. And you find out, everyone in the room finds out, Endeavor's still in critical condition.
Oh.
Yoroi is still in critical condition. Victory Saber is not harmed, but is still catatonic. Rook is recovering, but
Well, yeah, like why would we even
pretty hurt.
even send Victory Saber? I mean, fuck, 4 of these weirdos beat him up in a simulation. He can't be that great.
well, I mean, it's a simulation, but he's supposed to be the greatest swordsman in the world.
No, Kite's here.
No, Kite, yeah.
1/10 of the time I have a sword.
1/10 of the time he has a
No,
sword and he's still
Power-
the greatest
1/5.
swordsman.
Power Man
I
got
have sword and board.
Power Man got pretty fucked up, but he's okay now. Mirko's making a quick recovery. Good.
Man, I didn't even get to work with her.
All of the other like raid team people, for the most part, are okay. Like Crust and Ryukyu got pretty fucked up. So did Gang Orca, but they'll recover without any long-term damage. Same with like Wash and Atlas. Atlas had a pretty bad go of it, mostly because he just did everything he could.
We're like
Yeah.
not beating around the bush. The fact that he's dead now, right? Like that.
What?
It is at that point, yeah, that
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Tokoyami tells
The
you.
news hasn't. Yeah. the
Tokoyami
news just
tells
broke.
you Fat Gum's dead.
How?
Fat Gum died in the hospital last night.
No.
Kirishima there.
At that point, yeah, Kirishima just starts crying again.
As soon as he started saying Fagum, she would have held his hand. She would have been like, oh, buddy. Like, oh, no.
You feel his hand turn to rock, but mercifully, he does not squeeze. Oh man, like he could
Don't
just
break my fucking
I
hand.
know. You could just mulch your fingers.
Same reason she won't hold my hand when we watch scary movies.
Yeah.
But,
IRL, actually. We're not joking.
but yeah, you ask how, and Kirishima, like through tears, he just tells you he was infected by the Nomu, the one that was making all the pros go crazy. You know, it was just like adrenaline going through his heart for over 12 hours, and he weighs over 900 pounds. His heart just gave out.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry.
Walker?
Is that Kirishima or like?
No.
Okay.
But there should be a question in your mind, something your character would probably think of even if you are not going to. Transfusion. Why couldn't she save him? There's got to be people dying in this hospital right now. I mean, we know that she saved someone's life on the battlefield. She saved Snatch. Because he was... Oh, she also saved Gunhead. She saved 2 people in that fight. They were dead or dying. But... And it's not like Kirishima would know that she could have done that.
No, but I bet Walker could put it together.
Yeah, so I want you to think about that.
Because like you mention it, I know, like you know.
He wasn't popular enough.
Jesus.
I mean,
Fat
then-
Gum's got a
The
big
Hero Commission came in and they're
DNR.
like,
She had to
hey,
save-
he's
she
not
had to
cool
She had
anymore.
to save it for Endeavor.
yeah.
His toys are
She
too
was down.
expensive to
She's like,
produce.
he's like top 40 or 50.
Like,
He's a big
what
deal.
are we gonna do? Like, what?
Ah,
no,
big
that's
deal.
For, like, totally, it's the trolley.
No,
it's
he
the
lost all
trolley
the weight.
problem, right? Like, she probably could have healed Fat Gum. He might not have been in his critical condition, but if she did that, then she's potentially losing the current number 2, who we all know is really the number 1 hero. And if we lose that guy, we are up a creek with a lot less of a paddle. And I love Fat Gum, but
I think she did it because the Hero Association told her that his toys are too expensive to produce.
My God.
you think they Kennedy them?
I think the Hero
I think so.
Association told her,
I think
I think
let
they
him
can get the shit
die.
out of Fat Gum.
All right.
I think if it's an open casket,
Don't trust
you
your government.
Look down on his chest. He's probably got a big DNR tattooed on it.
Like, when
I
did
want
he
you
get...
to consider one other angle, Walker, and I'm just telling you this out of character.
Yeah.
What are the odds a good guy like Fat Gum just doesn't consent to something like that.
Like a literal DNR, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she has to drain the life from a living creature
Well, and again, yes. Same
on
thing.
death's
It's
door
the
to
same-
save him.
it's the
Man,
same-
fuck them cancer kids. Bring me
it's the
back.
same- It's the same thing. Comes back to the trolley problem.
Visits hospice ward.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, I mean, like
Make-A-Wish's biggest
it's like-
customer.
Oh no.
health,
It's
like
a great model.
that type of like that is like the most
Resource
it's
management.
shitty, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. And that's all there is to it.
Backup's dead. Rush was also infected. You guys don't even know him. He was on the evacuation team. He's fine. Reflector and Kesagiri Man are fine.
Of course, there.
Reflector actually, from what you guys have heard, is like getting a lot of attention right now because he like went
Dove
way,
in.
He went way outside his pay grade and did some heroic shit on both fields of battle. In terms of perimeter team, I mean, other than the Class 1A kids, Corsair is dead.
Yeah.
He was the pirate from Hokkaido. Gatling
Yar.
Knight. Basically, all of the perimeter team got pretty fucked up, but they're all okay. Gatling Knight, Master Driller, Burn In, Snatch.
I wish
Gunhead.
Master Driller died so I could take that hero name.
That being said,
Speedo hero.
Burn In still isn't woken up because she was infected as well. And Xless was also infected, and he's woken up, but he's in critical condition. So
What's Endeavor's condition as of now?
they have not told you. Last you heard was when you went in to check on him.
Yes.
So yeah, everyone's been updated on the situation, and
We got
a couple of you get texts from like classmates. They're like, "Hey, you probably can't talk about it. Is everything okay?" Just like checking on you, your friends, you know.
guy gets a 0 text.
He gets a lot of emails though.
Money. All from spam.
Jiro texts me. She's like, "You sent me a meme after that."
Ito, if you do check your email at any point, you have offers from like a bunch of pretty high tier places that if like you either want to work at them on during your next season, if like you can't go back to Headshot for any reason, or if you want to do a team up with them sometime, whether that's an actual job or if that's like a publicity thing, you know, you got a lot of attention out of this. The word's gonna go around quickly for the top heroes that like you saved some bacon here. So, oh yeah, Hawks is fine. Sorry, he was here and I didn't mention it. Hawks is like almost completely
Vibing.
fine.
Yo, seriously?
It's Hawks.
Damn, son.
He's fast. That's like the only thing I can give him is like he was not as helpful as you might want him to
He
be,
can diggy duck.
but he's quick.
Yeah.
Best fuck boy.
He's just using his feathers. He just has to wait for them to grow back.
But Hawks, Aizawa, and Musha did a great job taking out all the like super weak Nomu that woke up. So yeah, that's the update on the matter. All the Nomu in their tubes are dead. 2 high ends got away, and the police have identified them as a higher tier. of
Not
being.
ours, though.
Higher-
Not ours, though.
Yeah. The police have officially identified them as a higher tier of being than the one that was at USJ. So now we can say in character as well, high end is above upper tier. So you guys know that you took a really powerful enemy. and
We
killed
fought
it.
tougher Nomu than All Might did.
I don't know if that's equivocal. That one was built for him, but yeah.
The others are probably built with him in mind, too.
Built for these nuts.
But good job.
Who's number 4 hero?
Bastionist?
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think he was like 8 or 9. That makes sense.
No.
He's out.
No. He's way, way up.
Is he still out?
He's,
For a while?
Yeah,
he's still out of commission
For a while.
since Kamino.
On
Yeah.
sabbatical.
He did get a hole blown in his chest at Kamino.
I wasn't
Did
sure
happen.
if he was still like
Popular thing to
down
do
and out, or
right
if
now.
he's like getting better.
So
and
hot.
Slowly.
Is that why Kai wants to go to Tokyo?
Huh? Well, I'm just saying, a couple people got holes blown in their
I wanna
chest.
see,
Like,
I want to see Bastion's hole.
whoa.
Whoa.
My God.
I'm on
Okay.
an investigation. I think Bakugo did it.
They were denim one more time.
Well, yeah, if there's nothing else anyone wants to talk about, then we can leave. We can leave, and Sue will be out the next morning, and she'll come back with Aizawa and President Mike. Anyone who wants to wait for her can.
I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
If
You
that's
wait.
an option.
You wait at the
Yeah.
hospital.
I'd rather wait than just go back and sit on campus.
Yeah, the fuck else am I gonna do?
Uraraka and Ito will wait. Then if you guys all stay, then everyone's gonna stay. Todoroki was already gonna stay anyway.
What am I doing?
I'm not gonna, yeah.
Okay, we all wait.
Not gonna leave the
more
frog. That'd be so
night.
rude.
Huh?
Kite leave.
One
No,
more
I'm
night
just
for
not
Sue.
hanging out with the group.
It's tough to be green.
Hey,
If I go back to the U.S., if I go back to UA, they're gonna lock me down.
I go back to the U.S. They'll
I'm
kill me.
free here.
you
I'm
get one more
vibing.
notable email for the moment. It's from your favorite reporter, who already wanted to interview you anyway. But she asks if you'll be available for comment on anything that's not confidential about your most recent mission.
She's gonna screenshot it and send it to. I guess this is an at a game question. She should send this to Edgeshot, not to Aizawa,
Yeah,
because he's her
It's a
mentor.
hero commission thing, not a UA thing.
Yeah. And ask, what can I say? What can I say? Essentially, because there's the general idea of don't say there's an all for one dude running around or anything like that. But
Don't say everybody but you failed miserably.
yeah, she's essentially asking what can I say, and or should I just say, unfortunately, we're not really trying to say anything besides this. She's asking for that because she does, especially with them going out in a week again. She's like,
he texts you back and he says yeah, don't. You can take your interview with her that you already scheduled for your other stuff,
yeah,
but you cannot answer any lines of question about this job.
okay. I'll just hit,
He makes a point to say the fact that the press is already getting in on some of the information about what's going on here is concerning.
yeah,
That means there are people in the hospital who have loose lips.
Yeah.
But it's kind
I
of
don't have lips.
it's kind of inevitable, right?
yeah. She'll
Just sitting there casually telling the reporters everything. Yeah, fuck it, man. I'll talk to you.
she'll respond to the
PJ Boy's asking.
In chaos. When we're not in combat, giving people hero and villain points is just narrative leverage for me to do crazy shit. So
They'll come in later.
it might come in now.
Hood Carrion,
You
9,
might.
yeah, because they're
all out
they're
and
out
about,
right now.
and boy,
we don't know
we're
what they're
after
doing.
their asses.
Yeah.
Jeff.
I just
Just
spent
back
Hood's
up.
only villain point to do some shit you'll find out about in about 5 minutes.
Do you need batteries?
But
I
other
don't
than that,
know.
go nuts, buddy. Sure, pop off. You know I love.
If you give him stuff, he will use it. She'll send back to Kugliani with the emoji. No. She'll tell her, I am still good to continue with our original plan. However, as of right now, I am not permitted to speak upon the most recent mission due to things still needing to resolve. Yeah.
Okay. Walker.
She'll send that to Edgeshot first and be like, good response. And then if he approves it, then she'll send it.
Yeah, he says just to shorten your answer, be like, yeah, I can't speak about the mission, sorry.
Okay.
Not even saying oh, wait, it's not resolved, because that implies,
Something's waiting.
yeah, that more is happening.
Okay. Yeah, she'll just say, I can talk about pretty much anything else. However, as of right now, unavailable for questioning on
Mhm.
recent events.
Oh,
The villain points to the
Oh my
press.
God.
That was
Okay,
it.
PJ Boy. That is $120
Holy
to
fuck,
villains.
dude. Oh.
I kind of like the idea of the villain points to the press to get some juicy
Holy.
info. That's
Villain points to the press to get some.
so that's 6
nasty
villain
leaks.
points if I want them, huh?
Yes.
Just that's kind of an interesting idea.
Thanks.
Ooh.
I'll just say it. 9 has 3 villain points.
Expected.
Hood has 3 villain points.
Fuck.
Okay.
Carrion?
That's where they
Carrion
went.
already had 1, so
Carrion had 1.
You know, I'll give one of Hood's to Carrion. They both have 2 now.
A little more balanced.
Fun.
Nine. Oh man.
Thanks, buddy.
We love you.
He likes you guys on the edge of your seats.
Thanks for
That's
keeping
how he
the story
likes you.
going.
Yeah, well, that's where I am.
All right.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Good stuff. Walker,
What's up?
you get called down to the floor again, where everything's happening. When you get there, you're just told to go meet Transfusion in the break room.
I'm getting paid for all this, right?
Yeah, you're getting paid.
Like, I'd love to do all this charity, but I'm British and poor as fuck, so like.
Oh, they're paying you a lot,
Yeah.
actually.
It's just, yeah.
They're paying you a stupid amount for this kind of work, because this is medical work.
Let's do it.
This is not just hero study work, you know?
They want you to actually try, not cram.
That being said, you're not being summoned for medical work at all this time. You just need to go meet with Transfusion for a briefing.
Oh.
You find her in the break room, drinking copious amounts of coffee.
Points at an empty cup.
Yeah, she pours that out for you, and you guys sit there and drink coffee for a minute, and then she tells you just like very upfront, Exless is dead.
Fuck.
Endeavor's alive.
That's nice.
I'm sure you can see how those things are related.
Yeah. Long day.
She gets really quiet and just, Walker, he volunteered for it.
You ain't gotta explain it to me, man. I'm used to this shit at this point.
I just wanted you to know what you did bought us time, but
Time's enough sometimes.
for some,
God damn.
it's hard.
We just have to do better next time.
We?
Who's this we?
And by we, I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're not sold on this whole thing, but this is what the job is, right?
Yep.
So,
So what, we've got
if you can,
3 losses?
we've got 3 losses. 3, well, we could have more than that, but they won't be dead. We've got some pretty serious injuries. There's still a decent chance that some people have to go on sabbatical, like Genist, or that some people just have to retire. So, no one in the top 20, I think we'll be fine there.
Endeavor's gonna pull through, okay?
Endeavor's gonna pull through fine. Someone made sure of it. Lucia's fine. You came through there, so
Cool.
good work. I think he might have recovered anyway, but getting him up on his feet faster and being able to treat him more effectively is definitely a win. I don't know when I'm going to see you again. I think the commissioner wants to reassign you if you're going to keep doing these stealth ops and these hardcore raids. So,
Well, what do the bureaucrats know, right?
more than I'd like.
Ain't that the bitch of it. Well, thank you for everything, I guess. We, got a long road ahead of all of us. It's good to know that there's people like you and organizations like that.
I wish there were less. Before you leave, she stops you. Walker.
Yeah.
You know, a month ago I would have told you it's what he would have done. But I'm not doing this for him anymore. I'm doing it for me. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I think I'm doing it for me now too. I think he'd want it that way.
I think he would.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You leave the woman in the purple combat fatigues behind, maybe for the last time. You'll see her again, I'm sure. But
When she comes to collect.
oh my god.
Your soul.
That's it. The rest of you guys get the news eventually. He wasn't a big deal, X-less, but you know, he was a top 200 hero. So he was at least noteworthy. And he's dead. Endeavor's going to pull through. Yoremush is going to pull through. Everyone on the top 20 is looking okay. And before long, I mean, Sue's discharged that next morning. You guys can just leave. You can go with present Mike. And
Good, I don't like hospitals that much anymore. This kind of sucks.
Yeah, I know. You can go with present Mike and erase her head and head back to UA all together as one big group.
One almost happy family.
Dad and cool uncle, yay!
Dad and Papa.
Cool.
Man, I miss Lunchrush's food. Way better than
You don't have to miss it
cafeteria
much
food.
longer.
Got like a 4-hour ride and then we're back.
That's what he
You know
says.
what?
He's like, man.
Compared to hospital food, none of you have ever been to London. I don't want to hear it.
You guys have like a 30-minute bus ride and then like 5 hours on a train and you're good to go.
Who said I
Crazy.
haven't been to London?
Kai, where were
Actually-
you in London?
I wasn't.
There you go.
I was going to say,
Legally.
it's travel. It's tight. I mean, Momo's been to London. But she had good food. Like she you know,
Yeah,
You're really high-end
when
food.
Mama went to London, she ate at French restaurants. Let's be real here.
yeah.
Come on.
One time, one of my uncle's friends sent him a postcard of the Eiffel Tower, and that was kind of like being in London.
London, Texas.
Yep. Right across the street.
I think
buddy.
there's both a London and a Paris in Texas.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
And the Paris, Texas has a fake Eiffel Tower.
You know, the 9 best restaurants in the world are in England, and they are all French.
London's Gordon Ramsay.
I think my friend's dad owns one of them. I'm not even joking. Blows my mind. But yeah, you guys head back to UA. Home.
Man, there's no camaraderie like chips, peas, and gravy on a sucker pitch on a cold day in May.
My God.
Fuck.
Was he just
I don't know. I
saying
think
words?
Peas and gravy food?
You made up all those noises,
I
right?
think the forest was a little more camaraderie than that.
That's my point. I'm being. Never mind. It sucks. That's what I was getting at.
You just like British humor.
It's just French fries and gravy with peas.
Isn't that
on it.
Canadian?
No, it's they got it from, but they made it better because we just put.
Oh, because they have.
You had me
France.
until
Yeah.
the peas. French fries and gravy sounds great.
Well, you'd think so, but it's not good gravy either. It's just like brown gravy, and they just kind of
Like watery.
yeah.
Oh.
Vinegar.
Yeah.
Don't the Canadians do something with French fries and gravy, and it's like
See,
super great?
She just said that, but again, that was.
It's
it
better
was-
'cause
it
they have
was-
France.
It was the
They have
French
French
influence.
Canadian.
Ah.
Regrettably.
I should talk to Aoyama about that. I bet he knows all kinds of great things about food.
We should ask him to cook next time when we do a
Hey,
If
hey.
Yushima finally speaks up, he just says, "We should make poutine." You know?
That's what it is.
Let's do it tonight.
Yeah. Let's do it tonight.
It's got a funny name.
Poutine.
Right. Well,
You guys head back to UA. It's a long ride, but you're with Dad and the cockatoo, and it's a good time. As closer to a good time as it could be. Maybe. Sue's still pretty weak, but I mean, she can she's ambulatory unassisted. So
She just needs some flies.
She really just needs to eat and sleep.
Good play.
A lot of you do.
Still on the lily pad.
Can we get an extension on that paper that's due on Monday?
You guys get extensions.
I'm not turning that fucking paper in. I don't
I
care
wrote it
when it's due.
beforehand. Could you just?
You say that, and, President Mike gives you a thumbs up, and Aizawa just looks at him in the rearview mirror. Yeah.
Why are you driving the train? No.
Look at the road. Look at the road. Look at the road.
For Watch Jet. You guys get back to UA finally, and it's Saturday midday. We can all go settle in the dorms, take off. So those of us who might still be wearing hero costumes, put those away, get those regeared.
Wearing the what's it called?
Hospital gown?
The
Yeah, the
No,
gown.
you're not.
Turn in my Speedo.
Walking
I
around.
was almost I'm not taking you out.
I'd let you keep it. The clown could have easily stolen it, but you're not wearing it.
He changes into
Yeah.
it once he gets back to UA.
Yeah, if the clown lets me.
God!
If I could bargain with the clown to get the gown
You
back.
hear an awful yakking in the back of the
roll
bus.
charisma check, some kind of charisma-based skill check to convince the clown. I'd also accept gambler.
I'll gambler's gonna be
Gambler, what do you offer the clown in exchange for the gown?
The clown for the gown.
Gowns for the clown god.
best. Blood.
My God.
You know, if you're gonna, if you're
Flashes
gonna
eyes
make
always
the clown an offer, blood's not a bad place to start.
Blood's not a
Yeah,
bad
he
place.
just
See?
You offer him blood, and he's like, and then points it like Momo.
I offer you one stab. I won't dodge it. Nah, yeah, you're pretty good at stabbing me.
Just wait till you sleep.
I don't need that.
Like a deck of cards.
I don't have them. He has them all.
Get more.
You get another one.
I offer you 49 forks from the cafeteria.
Real shit. And then he just vomits up a gown and he folds it on himself and
The most cohesive sentence that's ever come out of that clown's mouth.
Real shit. The clown is from East Side.
Real shit.
Fuck.
It's like one of those
49
scars.
forks.
We have to steal 49 forks now.
They could all be-
Oh,
It could all be plastic forks.
Whatever they have.
Plastic. Yeah, get plastic forks.
Sprinkle some real ones in. He earned it.
Yeah, he earned it, yeah.
Yeah, he's earning his rent. He's earning his due. Yeah. You guys get home, and your friends are all just so relieved to see you guys because they've seen what's going on the news at least. Like a big fight at that hospital.
A different hospital.
Yeah. Everyone's friends come to greet them at the door. Jiro comes and swoops you up.
Ow.
Toru comes and checks on you, and when she realizes you're fine, she just gives you the lightest little punch on your shoulder.
Hey.
You just crumble.
Sato comes to check on Walker,
Sato.
and he offers you the angel food cake that he baked because he knew you guys would be coming home sometime this weekend.
You are the angel here, Santa. Let's be clear about that.
Oh no, thanks, man. Oh, shoot.
Hey, I think we're all gonna make poutine tonight. You want to get down on that?
Oh, I've never made poutine.
Yeah, it's like British food, but better.
Aoyama knows
Oh
how
no,
to make it.
I know how to make it. I've heard about it. I know what's in it. Why don't we ask Aoyama and Momo to help with that? Because
I was afraid you were gonna say that.
I feel like
Sorry,
they
everybody.
might have more experience with it than anyone else around here. Momo has a pretty developed culinary sense.
Sorry. Yeah, no, let's go talk to Momo and
That guy.
The other one.
Oh, he's not so bad. Come on. Yeah. You guys can go do that.
It's like dragging a cat.
It's like thing that's
Kendo comes by to visit Heights Alliance 1A.
Hey.
It's just Kendo, Nirengeki Shoda, and Manga.
Hey.
The three of them just
lads.
stop by. Hey, thought we'd bring you guys this. And she has like a big tray of cookies that someone made.
Who made the cookies?
It was a bit of a group project, but
Oh,
Nensho and Dato were really...
Did one.
Dato did something nice.
I'm gonna
for
treasure
us.
Dato's cookies for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I know you guys have some people who cook and bake in your class, and he's kind of it for us. So whenever anyone wants to make something, we just rope him into it.
He's gonna be best friends with Sato in no time.
Well, I'm sure he will. What are you doing?
Let me be.
He fell down a hill.
Stop it! I knew you'd say that. Just, is there anyone in your class who like pretty rough?
Yeah. Oh man, I almost died, and Sue, boy, she's not doing too well. Kirishima took a real emotional blow. Walker almost ran out of blood. That was cool. He was like
Exsanguinated.
he was like a cactus man.
Skin and bones, man.
Okay, well,
Sounds like a cactus man.
I'll see what I can get together. But
Kike got really hurt, but I think he just like broke a foot. And he doesn't need those.
I don't think I
He
need
likes
anything
hands.
from us. And you'll probably be okay if we don't bring you a card and condolences, right?
Oh no, I'll be all right.
Well, you know we're thinking about you, buddy.
Oh, thank you. You guys are the best. I'm gonna cry.
We try. Manga's just like, what's going on around here tonight?
We're making poutine.
Oh, can I come hang out?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, and he just like walks in. He like doesn't wait.
He belongs.
All right. Well,
He's honorary class 1A at this point.
it's
He's
been-
better than the rest of those B plebs.
Walker's just so desensitized to you inviting whoever anymore. It doesn't-
I'm glad you're all back, Jaffe. She goes to shake your hand with a normal-sized one.
I reach my tiny bird hand.
Ow.
All right. Well, we'll be back with get well cards and maybe some little things for people. But I'm gonna trust you to help me keep that a secret, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks. And yeah, they leave. And now you guys make poutine. Sweet.
Oh, I'm hungry
Do I
now.
have to interact with
I know, me
Aoyama
too,
like
buddy.
an uncomfortable amount?
You have to deal with
No.
the fact that I am,
Okay.
in fact, wearing a hospital gown.
Is it like it's an okay
Walker,
amount?
roll some,
Booty
roll
cheeks
some soda
out.
for me.
It's autumn. Chilly autumn night. Some bare booty cheeks.
Hell yeah.
You're good at it, apparently.
And then now that we're having like a completely, yeah. Well, for that sense motive for making poutine, that's 29 with friendship.
You don't like hanging out with Aoyama, and most of it's like it's facetious, right?
Yeah.
But then
or weird.
the other part is just that he is weird, and you're weird, and you're different kind of weirds, and those don't.
Personality clash.
The polarity doesn't
We're
align.
like two cats that are kind of similar, and so whenever we get in
Yeah.
the same room, we just kind of like, for no reason other than the fact that the other one is there.
It's like choir kids versus band kids.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you fighting? You're the same
You're all
fucking corn.
weird.
You're the same
idiots,
nerd.
Yeah,
but
it's
you're
like-
just different. But I don't even like you pick it up.
Aoyama's a choir kid.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Walker's a band kid.
I'm sure Aoyama is a beautiful tenor. Come on. But that being said, you don't even like him, and you pick up there's something wrong. Like Aoyama's very upset, and is like still participating, and is not like crying or anything, as you know that he does occasionally. But like Aoyama's not doing well.
Oh, that at some point I'll just catch him in it and just, hey, you okay, bud? Like,
What?
Yeah, no, I know we don't like,
Uh,
I know we don't get on historically great, but like you seem particularly
Oh,
skitzed out.
no, none of that.
Like, is it the teeth? I get it if it's the teeth, like totally.
I was so worried about all of you. And I know that Sue was not doing well, and I know she's still not feeling 100%.
Yeah, but she'll be all right though. I mean, we've like 1A objectively, we've kind of fared worse before.
As a class, absolutely, but
Maybe not by much, but you know, we're gonna be okay.
you know, there should not be such enmity between us. I think-
Honestly, it's just kind of a joke at this point.
I know, but
You're all right.
I think you're all right too. And some people who I like and I have a great deal of trust with value your opinion very highly.
Yeah, well, don't be a stranger, all right?
Of course.
And don't tell
but
anyone I told you that.
the stranger the better around here.
I mean, our class president is literally a chicken.
We
Thanks for the help with the cooking. The French food's a little out of my depth.
This is not French.
No.
And yeah, that's like the end of that conversation.
This is not French. Don't push your luck.
Bakugo like almost actually shows concern when you come back, which is nice. You know, he's trying.
Any amount of emotion other than anger is like, oh.
I know he really needs to take one from Kirishima, who is just like, I'm a man, and that means I express my feelings. And Bakugo's like, I'm strong, and that means I express anger exclusively.
Beautiful.
Fucking idiot, but he's getting there. Yeah. Like the nicest thing he does is like he asks you if you want to get coffee, and he'll get you coffee. You know?
Like right now?
No, just in general.
Oh.
Maybe like before class tomorrow.
Sure.
Sure, great. And the last thing, like before everyone kind of just like settles in and eats poutine and relaxes for the night, is that
She's gonna bring poutine to Aizawa's room.
nice, great. Something surprising happens in that Izuku, like the weirdest trio you'd ever heard of, Izuku, Ida, okay,
not
and
weird.
Mina
Oh yeah.
came together, and they took notes for everybody who was gone, and they're gonna share with everyone. And Mina is like being very nice about it because she's like, oh, Yamamo's done so much helping us study in the past, and she's gonna like help her get caught up, which Momo doesn't need help with it at all. But Mina like taking notes and being
I was
thoughtful
like,
for her
were
friends.
they even good notes? Okay.
They're decent.
They're notes.
She's like, I took notes, and we're all like, ah, shit. We're
Once you look past all the doodles.
They're like Ojiro's standard of notes.
okay, so they're pretty mid.
Not bad.
Absolutely
Middle of the pack.
average.
Middle of the
Yeah.
pack. Yeah.
Like Marboy Ojiro.
Yeah.
Average man. Should have been his hero name.
He has a
Average
14 in like all of his stats. He's so
Yeah.
average in a superhuman world.
Man. Like he's like every time we do like something fantastical, we should have Ojiro try and do it just for reference.
My God.
Oh.
It's like that Olympics idea where you just invite a random guy to
Yes.
participate in every
the
sport
crowd.
as well. Yeah.
Pull one guy from the
just a
crowd.
lot from the crowd and be like, and this is what an average person can do.
You ever watch?
Set the bar for how impressive it really
You ever
is.
seen that clip
Be
where like
great
the
for a
hurdles
high dive.
person on the team was
average
like
guy.
in the hospital?
Yeah,
And
it's that
so-
lady
like-
who does the
like
shot
the
put.
Shot woman
putter
did it
does
for
it.
her. That was
She
so
was like so
wholesome.
slow.
What a
the
woman.
hurdles, yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
That was such good teamwork. There's like such team, like camaraderie. You know?
Yeah.
Kirishima would love that. Yeah, you guys can settle in for the night in school tomorrow. But you go take poutine to Aizawa, and he's just tired.
Yeah.
He's just like rubbing his eyes. He's like already.
He's about to be rubbing his belly when he smells that poutine.
He has this like bag like all folded up under his arm, and he's wearing his like casual black, not his day wear black. Fucking love this
His
guy.
black pajamas.
Ah, yes, his black pajamas, not his black pajamas.
She sees
Not
the
his black
sleeping bag and
ninja
kind of like
suit,
stops
which is
for it.
not
She's like handing it over and
pajamas.
she's. Do you own blankets or do you just put that on top of the bed?
I own blankets.
The mummy bag is cozy.
She's just like,
It lets me marinate.
This is for me to sit at my desk and grade papers for the next 3 hours before I go to sleep.
okay, well I know what I'm getting you for Christmas now.
You're not getting me a Snuggie. I hate Snuggies.
I'm getting a different gift for Christmas now.
He takes the
You're gonna
poutine-
get the Snuggie and you're gonna fucking wear
I'm getting
it.
one of those like huge, not the Snuggie, but it's like the giant, what
The
are
wearable
hoodies?
sleeping bags.
No, the huge
Oh.
hoodies.
Just get him a
That goes
weighted
up to like
blanket.
your knees.
Oh, those
A weighted blanket.
He takes the poutine and before you leave, he just says, "Ito, hold fast. You give me hope."
Oh, thank you.
Keep doing what you do. And possibly the nicest thing you ever heard Aizawa say. He then retires to his desk for the night, and his office is now awful. That's listening to needs at night.
So it's not awful.
But fuck you.
Aizawa kite pooped himself.
I throwed up.
But
You know, I ate too many fries and I threw up.
it doesn't happen very often these days. But every member of Class 1A is in one place, all relaxing and eating food and trying to have a good time with their classmates who just, even if they may not know the extent, who've all just come back from a very harrowing experience. So.
I'm assuming we're all like sitting together eating.
I'm
Hey,
gonna find a tree.
no, you're not. We'll drag you back. I know it sounds kind of weird, and I know that we have class tomorrow, but do you guys want to like drag out all of our pillows and our blankets and like I'll have like a big sleepover out here by the couches? Kate's like, I'd fucking kill myself.
Yeah, Bakugo just like stands there. He doesn't even like think about it. Just hell no. I'm going upstairs and going to sleep.
Okay.
Besides, you nerds wouldn't be ready for my sleep schedule.
What is your
sleep schedule?
What do you mean?
He carries the boats while unconscious.
He wakes up. He wakes up earlier than Eden does.
Are you that guy are you the dude from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia who does so many micro leg lifts they're just imperceptible to the human eye? Do you call them hummingbirds?
Oh, do you snore? Are you just?
I bet he
snores.
snores. He totally.
And he leaves.
That's
Sometimes I
it.
transform when I'm sleeping and Big Zhao will just like kick.
Just
Well-
gonna throw a French fry after him.
If
but-
you change your mind.
Minetta like hobbles up to you. He's just like, "Do you think that would be okay?"
So make a big pile of pillows and some people sleep over. So I mean, we're not like all gonna make a big pile. That's kind of
Yeah.
weird, man.
It's like all passed out in the living room.
It's like Tetris.
What's wrong with passing out in the living room?
Like he just like looks at you. He's like, "Oh, the girls are here, man." Like,
Oh,
You sleeping?
when my uncle never
Yes.
cared, I would always go over to Kite's place, and his parents never let me stay the night, but I snuck in a little perch, and I would sleep in just about every room. They never saw me.
that's kind of weird, man.
Well, I'm really small.
That's the weird thing.
Well, yeah, I get that. Okay, well, I guess I'll do it if you're doing it, but I'm just gonna stay on the guy's side of the room, and I'm not gonna.
I mean, yeah, that's what we wind up doing, of course.
Yeah, he's just like he's really just like confused. He doesn't know how to process this situation.
You sleep in pajamas, right?
Yeah, no, I sleep in. I sleep in.
He's like fucking
Well, no,
in
it's-
pajamas.
Right? No, I'm not like trying to pick on you. I totally don't sleep in pajamas, but so like you got to get pajamas for
You're
this
picking-
specific.
Yeah, you're picking up he's insecure about his pajamas, but that's okay. Cool.
The train
You
pajamas.
talk Minetta.
Bro, what kind of
into
pajamas do you wear?
But yeah,
You have gel on them.
I think almost everyone will go for a sleepover in the living room.
They're
tonight.
midnight.
Yeah, what the hell?
Sweet.
Oh my God, Kaminari, look at this photo that we took over when we were after our.
Look at our
trip to-
last sleepover.
Yeah, look at our last sleepover that we did. It was so cool.
Wait, you guys stayed with my mom?
Yeah.
We were invited.
Oh man, I never get to see my mom.
Oh, she was so great.
That's so fucking sad.
This just took a turn. Shit.
We had a pillow fight and everything.
Ito immediately stops making fun of it. She's just like,
Oh no! Now you give a fuck about people.
That from Kaminari is like, wait, what? The idiot, like the joke. You're like, oh, I'm sad.
Oh, that was so sad.
Man. Her office, or her agency's totally rad, right?
Oh, it was so cozy.
She has all like the most modern like equipment for like TVs, and like all the computers are totally newest specs and stuff. She gets all of it from my dad. So
Oh, I didn't spend a lot of time looking at that, but I'll tell you what, the bed's soft enough that you can sleep comfortably with multiple broken ribs. It was awesome.
that's really specific, but the beds are really comfy, right?
Yeah.
You just like blast through that, like.
Didn't even feel the herniated discs.
Yeah, Shoji's just like, are you okay?
No, I'm vastly injured.
Do you want a massage?
Yes.
He gave you a massage at like the sauna before.
Yeah.
Remember? Like, he's really good at it. It's like
Usually he uses like, all 6 hands, but he only realistically needs like 3 fingers, and he covers all of me.
Right. Yeah, you guys all just camp out, and it's a great time. And Aizawa comes out, and he's just like,
Your sleeping bag will fit like over there on the couch if you want. No one else is on the couches.
all right. I'm fine. Girls, that wing. Boys, this wing. I know some of you are going against your better judgment. Don't.
We'll do the whole like.
The boys'
pillow.
couch fort shall rule supreme.
That's more like it. He gets a drink and he retires for the night. Cool. Good stuff. Zhao, you get an email from Crust.
My boy.
It's just a status update like, hey.
I live,
dead.
bitch.
It's just
He
like-
sent me the same meme I sent.
He's just like, hey, I'm doing okay.
Hey, babe.
I heard you're doing okay.
There's no water.
I'm glad you're
Have a
back
drink.
UA. I'll let you know if we
Smells
need
like-
you again. Like, and you know what he means. Not for work, but you know what
Yeah.
he means.
Yeah.
And then he also says,
Workstays didn't get canceled because
No.
of this.
No.
Okay, all right. I was like,
If
well, hold
anything
on
bad
a second.
happened
What
to
the
a
fuck does he
student-
mean?
if that really bad happened to a student, they get canceled immediately. But
Yeah.
he just says,
Boy, we were on the razor's edge.
Thanks, Ito.
I know
Kept me employed.
I know one of your friends is out of a work study, but I think he'd be a great fit at our office if he's ready.
Lad. I think so too.
You know him better than I do. Talk to him when the time is right.
I'm not gonna wait.
Rest easy. And then it just says, rest easy, big man. And that's it.
Easy, bitch.
We love Crust.
Dude, Crest is a lad.
I live, bitch.
Okay. You get an update from Yoroi Musha's office, not from him, but from Daito, his
I ain't doing this shit anymore.
his like number one
find
guy.
a new teacher.
You remember Daito? He's the one who ambushed you in the hallway.
Shot a crossbow at me.
He did.
Fucking
He
asshole.
Ace Ventura'd you.
Daito emails you and he says, the master is well. He will make a recovery, but he's going to need a hiatus from hero life. You have the option to continue to work in a provisional manner at our agency, and we'll be handling a lot of paperwork and a lot of press. You also have the option to sign on to another contract, and it will not void your contract here.
Damn.
Sorry.
Dude, maybe your uncle's hiring.
Stop. Man, the Yakuza, the best job ever. I think that's how we got into this mess.
They're very family focused.
The morning
Whoops.
shift was uneventful.
Hey, you might get a tattoo out of it.
Oh, dude, I would love a tattoo.
Cool.
You could get it where your gown would still let it show.
Tram
When
stamp.
it blows in the wind, my tattoo is revealed.
Walker,
The puberty pagoda.
you get a text. It is an unknown contact, but it has like a contact photo. It's a black hat. And it says, I make it my point to know when people are talking about me. I heard what you've done. I like your style. If you want to talk information, I'd like to meet. You can name a price.
Is he like just help me
The
understand what the
$2
price like
bill.
that? Like I'm willing to pay him for information.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's basically giving you a freebie as like a in the door.
He's contacting you. He's an information broker.
Mhm.
But you went around Tokyo asking some scum and some of the underbelly of the city, we're going to find this guy. And he's found out about it.
Yeah, we could have gone
Maybe
there.
there are other avenues.
I'll text him back. I'm unfamiliar with the going market rate, but I'm willing to meet and discuss the price point.
It's a $2 bill.
About tree pity.
That tree fitty.
Tuesday night. Same place.
It's like 2 nights.
You know what that means. The place where you talked to that guy and sold him the fucking schematic.
Place got blown the fuck up.
No, different
Or no,
place.
the safe house.
Safe house,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Black
We're,
hat.
we're back at it, boys.
He said he likes your
We're in
style.
the game.
He said he likes your style, which means maybe he's not he's not chill with Shigaraki like that.
Mm-hmm. All these fuckers have questionable loyalty at best.
Well,
I don't
it's
know
a-
who's friends with who and who's not friends with who, who's sold each other out.
Shigaraki hit on his sister.
Ever since All for One went under and the Yakuza went under, the criminal underbelly of the world is just Japan is a huge crisscross. No one's friends with each other now.
I'll be friends.
So what you're saying is that there's a market here.
What I'm saying is there's a market and you have to choose.
There's a power vacuum going. There's
Walker,
one-
you can choose to go visit this guy on Tuesday. You could choose to tell people about this communique. You could choose to bring Kite, or bring Zhao, or God forbid, try to bring your girlfriend. I doubt she'd go. She's smarter than that, right?
There's a mission coming up.
Maybe you bring Raizawa, but that might not look good. Or maybe you just don't go. It's up to you, and we'll find out next session.
That black hat on.
Whoa.
Guys, thanks for playing. This has been just our recap and relax and recombobulate ourselves after the huge last 3 sessions we've had. But we don't have a lot of time to relax because at least Ito, if not more of you, are getting right back into it next week in game. We're not out of the fire yet. But I hope you all had a great time. I had a great fucking time. I hope all of you enjoyed the stream, especially everyone from, what was it, Bards
Bards of New York.
Bards of New York. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for rating us. Always love having new viewers around. You guys are cool. And in the meantime, swing by Wednesday night, hopefully, for some Mad King. Thursday night for some Baldur's Gate 3. And Friday night, maybe, for a bit of an intermediate
Something else.
a campaign in the middle while we're reorganizing things with Vast Horizons. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been D20 House. Over and out.
Hey, I'm Kai Gyan, and you just watched D20 House. Like, comment, and subscribe!